A North Memphis community gathered tonight to remember Darrin Pigram, the man shot and killed during a Memphis Safe Task Force operation last week. Family members, friends, community leaders, and supporters held a candlelight vigil and balloon release at Shekinah Glory Ministries on Harrison Street. The gathering comes as Pigram's family continues to question the circumstances surrounding the shooting. ABC 24's Lauren Turman has more from North Memphis.
As people hugged, prayed, and shared memories here outside of the Shekinah Glory Ministries tonight, dozens of people came out to celebrate and honor Darrin Pigram's life, as loved ones describe him as a family member and dedicated friend, and especially a man who has devoted his life to God. Now, Pigram's pastor, Theodore Martin, Memphis City Councilman J.B. Smiley Jr., and family members all spoke during this candlelight vigil. Pigram was shot and killed on May 13th during an encounter with members of the Memphis Safe Task Force, and according to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, task force officers were attempting to serve warrants for his arrest when they found him at Burger King on North Hollywood Street where he worked. The TBI says Pigram produced a gun during the encounter and an officer then fired shots. However, family members say they are not convinced he was armed and say they are still waiting to see surveillance video or receive more information about what happened. After speeches and prayers, those in attendance released balloons in Pigram's honor. We also spoke with his uncle and his pastor about their memories.
My oldest son was born January the 19th. He was born February the 3rd. And they was just like this together with my baby girl. All of them grew up together, played, and Dad was always silly, laughing, talking jokes to him and my son.
I called him P-Head, and he called me Pastor Head. And a lot of times I would go up there and just talk to, it's not just Darrin, but the management and all of them. We talked to each other, and that morning, I had dreamed about him all night. And that morning, I went in Burger King, and I said, "I love you, P-Head," and I pushed him on the head. And he pushed me on the head and said, "I love you, Pastor Head." And those were the last words we ever spoke to each other.
And after the vigil, Pastor Martin and several others actually walked about 1.5 miles to the Burger King where Pigram worked. And we also learned tonight that attorney Andre Warden will be representing the family here as they are all seeking transparency, accountability, and justice in this case. In North Memphis, I'm Lauren Turman, ABC 24 News.